to follow up on the PK Fire, and Pichu's just so fast.
Pichu's so small, he's so light, so your confirm stop working at like higher percents. That and everything, like most of Pichu's stuff is so safe, so he's gonna have, unless he gets a read, he's gonna have trouble like hitting those grabs, you know?
That makes sense.
Because Lucas's grab is so slow that it's just gonna be rough for him to get those grab setups on Pichu. And look, he's already at 71%.
The combos are just so fluid.
He must have, I think he absorbed a thunder or something.
Oh yeah,
I
he
wasn't
did.
paying too much attention.
He did it with that orb.
That move is very safe in this game. Yep.
Oh yeah, it's crazy
parry,
good.
but even with a parry, that's hard to punish. Good. Ooh. All right. Yeah, that's got a lot of in lag. That's a punish. I'm surprised he only grabbed me. Probably could have ran up an up smash or something. Yep, caught him.
It looks more like a bread and butter combo to go to up
smash.
the up grab to up air, kind of like Squirtle does with Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah. All right.
That's a really good hitbox. It's disjointed.
That is. He's got that energy, makes some very good distance. That's there. I don't know if he can get anything off the ropes. I don't know if Lucas has any confirms off that.
I think it only really works with heavies.
Alright. Good B reverse. Half tilt. That'll do it. Pichu is very light, and that's a pretty good kill move too.
Well, this is still anyone's game, especially being a Pichu.
You can DI out of that up throw to down B. You can DI out of that. That is not real true.
Oh, nice. And that's with any size character, any weight?
Yep, you can DI. I don't know if it's forward or backward, but you can DI in a certain way where you're not in the perfect position for that.
Gotcha.
PK Fire.
One thing that Lucas is doing here that's really solid, he's very patient.
All right.
Anyone else want to commentate? Get an extra person on? So one thing we're looking at here is Lucas is pretty patient, which is definitely the right matchup here. Being that Pichu's a lot faster, he's making sure that he can't dictate the pace. He's applying a little bit of pressure with projectiles, but he's not over spamming it. But I noticed he's using a lot of those disjointed hitboxes, which is actually a really solid tool here. This is a rough position to be in as a Pichu. They die pretty fast being light, and they also take damage from their own attacks. One stock is not a good position to be in. Good forward air.
Lucas wins.
I wish I could see a replay on that one. It looked like he kind of did a fadeaway one on that one, and he kind of ran into it.
Stop battle. Lucas. Whoa. 3, 2, 1, go!
So they decided to do FD for the second round, and he's using Cloud. Let's see how this matchup goes. On paper, Cloud should have this. He has really good range with that sword. He can outspace him pretty well. Also, he gets the projectile from his air slash too, so if he wants to camp him out a little bit and be a little patient, he has the options to do so. Yes, Lucas is in a really good position right now. He really can't do too much. So what do you think of the matchup here? I think on paper, Cloud has it just because of the range and the size of his sword.
You'd think that it would. The only issue is that Lucas is really good gimping out Cloud. I definitely think Cloud still wins this. Last time I fought ChaosArc, he won. But I definitely PK freeze is like a big aspect. I feel like in this.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Because if Cloud gets PK freeze at 0 with no jump, he's dead. He's dead. It's just gonna send him way too far away for him to make it back.
Very true.
However, if I can just kind of keep Lucas out with the bears and the fairs, I think that it's definitely Cloud can win this. And it's gonna be up throw, back throw to
So
mix
do
up
you
the
think
DI.
the better option here being with Cloud is to keep limit for a possible jump versus more offensively?
I think it kind of depends. Because, I think that you shouldn't keep it for as long as possible. I feel like once he gets to the 10-second mark or something like that, I think he should just go for the damage.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's better if you want to use limit for more defensive in this case, because Lucas is relatively light. I feel like you shouldn't really worry about killing him per se. Lucas is worried about killing you, and the only way he's gonna kill you is off stage.
Got you. So he can hold stage control pretty decently then.
Yeah, definitely. You see how he had the PK freeze right there? If he hit him with the PK freeze, he was dead. Like at 53.
Oh yeah, I definitely know that feeling. I made a lot of heavies and really
it just sends you off.
Like, don't be Bowser in this matchup.
That was a good good tomahawk. I see he was trying to bait. ChaosArc was trying to bait out with the PK freeze.
Cloud has some interesting options too. Now that I think about it, his slide is low enough to the ground to dodge PK fire too, isn't it?
I think it still hits. However, but like a quick shot over it, this definitely always helps. Just so we can get in a lot. Oh wow, he went for the spot dodge. You see my point? ChaosArc knows that if he wants to win this match, he has to go off stage. Like it's
Yeah, so he really needs to throw.
A little bit okay, we're back to neutral. It seems like ChaosArc wants to approach a lot more. Ooh.
That was an interesting read there.
Oh, yeah, ChaosArc definitely gonna
Like,
take
I definitely see where he was going with that mix-up.
Oh, for sure. I think he wanted to hit him.
It looked like he was predicting for him, like,
to jump back.
To jump over,
Yeah.
coming back on ledge.
And then hit him and then kill him. Yeah, I mean, it was a good idea to at least also get away
Yeah.
as well. It's also interesting how...
And it's a very common look, too. A lot of times, instead of the get-up attack, people do like to jump over and go for the back air.
And like jump all the way over and then use up all your resources. Like, what are you going to do? Interesting choice for Ty to actually take him to FD, though, because Lucas's love FD. But I feel like because there's a lot more, grabs, a lot more neutral.
Versus the stage that has platforms.
Yeah, exactly. But I think Ty's a player who's just more comfortable on FD as well. Oh, wow. So ChaosArc actually making the switch to Daisy.
Now, this can be interesting.
This can be interesting. For sure, I feel like this matchup is difficult for Daisy and Peach. But because of their recent buffs, I feel like it is slightly easier in this game.
12% chance on strong turn-ups, Mr. Saturn, possible bombs.
Oh, for sure. And also, like, the edge guards are significantly easier. In a game where everybody struggles to edge guard, or everyone, like, struggles on, on the edge, that was a great counter.
Really good read. One of the other interesting things is, we were talking about this earlier with Peach. Daisy has the same option with forward smash. She can use 3 different tools of her choice. You can switch between like the tennis racket, the golf club, and the pan, and they're all for different options.
Do you see this? How ChaosArc is kind of keeping him on ledge a little bit. He was doing a really good job until he got back on stage. And that's where he's gonna get a lot of his damage from, and or kills, like just edge guarding Cloud. But also, Daisy and Peach will have an amazing. Wow, that counter is out.
And I noticed something he's doing that's really interesting here. He's not using a lot of aerials, which makes sense. He's respecting the space of the sword.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he knows that if he starts getting comfortable with those short hops, then Cloud is just gonna assert himself with his disjoints. Ooh, that was if he got that down tilt, that was like a 0 to 6 3. That was a good use of flow to keep out of the F smash range. Seems like Ty just really is trying to take this stock right now. And he's pretty close to limit, honestly. He just can't. There we go. Now limit's on deck. 15 seconds on the clock. Oh, smart on ChaosArc. Yeah, don't want to get up that.
Yeah, that's kind of rough because you only get 10 seconds on float.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually didn't. And it's difficult because whenever Cloud is just sitting there, ledge, you just want to sit there. But Limit Blade Beam actually hits you when you're just sitting there for too long.
Yeah, it has a really big hitbox.
Dummy big hitbox. Oh, and it's not going to kill, but that was some good damage. It was a good punish for sure. Ty seems to be using Limit more or less for damage more than anything. He knows that he'd rather just kind of get. Oh, that was okay.
Good read though.
It was a good idea. I think ChaosArc kind of overextended how high he thought that the up B was gonna go. But regardless, he still didn't make it back, and it seems like this is working out in his favor. Stock lead, not 109%, but Cloud with no limit on. Oh, he might be dead. Oh no, good float back.
And this is a smart move by Daisy here. Stay patient. You got the lead. Just chip as much as you can before you get killed.
Ooh, it seems like he got a little bit too antsy with the limit.
Yeah, because finishing touch would have killed there.
Oh, for sure. Finishing touch would have killed 60% ago. I feel like he might have wanted to go for like a neutral B, but he might have been like maybe wanting to charge limit. Because for sure, I feel like neutral B was in. Oh,
Yeah, and the big
barely.
hitbox at ledge.
You see that she barely didn't die to that. That's crazy. So Ty's, it seems like Ty's like trying to think of a way to get a kill. Probably a raw bear could do. Oh, he's starting to get a little bit desperate. Just Randy dash attack. Oh, very good parry. Oh, now it's going to take it. ChaosArc seemed to DI in on that dash attack. Oh, he just threw it away. He was like, yeah, I'll just start charging again. Smart idea, I guess. Down tilt, up there.
And this is about kill range that Peach can set up on.
Oh, I think he used his double jump. I think he's dead. Oh, no, he didn't use his double jump. Sure he did. Okay. So this is what the issue with this matchup is. Oh, that's not a kill, but is whenever Daisy or Peach is ooh, that was a good side B. Smart.
Perfect timing.
Perfect.